So I thought I would make a short follow-up video about the compost. I haven't been washing over it for circa 3 weeks, and 3 weeks ago I filled it up, so it was like tipping over almost with leaf and grass, really compact. And now in just these 3 weeks it's been like totally collapsing. Like, it's maybe hard to see, but it sank down really much. So there must have been a really good burn in here. I haven't yet looked at the temp or anything, so I will do an update on that. But it's kind of amazing that so much volume has been lost. Of course, maybe a lot of water has been evaporating, and things ordering itself as it compact, but still it's almost like a third of it has just shrunk into it, or a fourth at least. I've been reading up on the compost heating, and it's kind of complex. It used to be that I read it is 5 stages of burning, but it's mainly 3 that's with bacteria, and there's one from up to 0 or 20 Celsius. There's one type, I don't remember the name now of the type, but it keeps it increasing the heat as it eats the materials. And then at 20 to 40 something, there's something called mesophilic bacteria, and those are those you don't want those, because it's those who are with infections and stuff like that. So if you have composting food, that way you get all this bad bacteria that can also cause you harm. So you want it to go even hotter, and that is at that 40 Celsius, and that's I guess it's above 100 Fahrenheit, something like that, or 90 at least. Then you get this other thermophilic bacteria to kick in, and they heat it up all the way to 70, 80, 90, even higher. But as they eat a lot, consume a lot of oxygen, a lot of CO2 is built up, and there's a lack of oxygen. So then there's no oxygen, and then they stop growing, and it goes back to this mesophilic state again. So you want to turn it, but when you turn it, the heat goes down, and then it goes back to this mesophilic state again. So it's very delicate how to do it, and you really have to feed and keep oxygen high. So I see those professional composters, they suck in air into the compost all the time to give it oxygen and to get rid of the CO2, and that keeps it going. But then I guess when it gets really warm, also it consumes a lot of biomass, heats a lot as well. So then you have to feed it, and if it's just a passive thing like I'm doing, it's kind of harder that way. So it's good that I don't add like food compost. I just add leaves and sawdust and saw cuttings and grass and stuff like that. Like these, I'm gonna add these now. I have like sawdust in these, and I had hoped it would last the winter out. It's 18th of December now, but it won't. So too good, there's not so much snow here, so I can probably scrape up some more, which is nice. You can just scrape up whatever you need for a heating compost to heat the greenhouse. Anyway, so I was thinking, instead of like cooling it too much when you give it air, you like make holes straight into it, and like with a iron spear, and then you put like some type of tubing in. It makes the mass compact still, and there's air going in and out, or carbon dioxide going out, air in, and you can make a natural flow, but then it will cool a bit more, but it will burn faster then. So there's many ways you can do it. I saw this guy, he was an expert on this. I forgot his name now. He had like it rotating slowly with this machine, so it's all enclosed. So there's like some type of axle and going around like a bread maker, like that, you know. And that could be it. I thought maybe like those screws that you have for like ice drilling, like on lakes when you're gonna fish. I could use those, like, but then that's a complex thing. You have to move them around all the time, and I mean, then it's easier to make a fire then all the time. Yeah, so that was an update. So it's quite warm for the season. 18th of December. One of the longest days. It's just 3 more days, and then it shifts to becoming a lighter and lighter, or more sun hours per day, or light days per day. Yeah. So small update there. Update there. Bye bye.